Welcome into the Boston Dunkin Music Lounge. I'm McCabe here with Knox. Welcome to Boston.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Man, so you're what, 75% through a big North American USA tour, right?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, we did I think 14 shows earlier, and then I got to go back to Nashville like 9-day break, and now we have 8 more shows, and then done for the year.
Show run like full? You're just date?
No, I think it's 8 shows in 10 days. I think so.
Okay.
Pretty much like that. So
I mean, when you're traveling, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Are you on a bus or are you in a van?
No, dude, we're in a van. It's me and 5 of my like best friends, and we are like crammed.
They're your best friends.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So
we're
good.
having the best time of our life.
Oh, that's
amazing.
great. I've always wanted to go on tour.
Hey, listen, it's fun. It's not that glamorous though.
What are the non-glamorous parts?
Not being able to shower every time that you need to shower.
You mean your van doesn't have a shower?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Soon. It will
exactly.
Soon.
And honestly, we've had some brutal drives, like 18-hour drives.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
You don't do that straight, right?
I
Taking a
mean,
break?
we did one day. We ripped 14 hours in one day, like in the middle of Phoenix. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting through it. You're on with Nightly, right?
Yes, sir. Love them.
Paradise tonight. That's a really cool venue. It's like one of the more historic venues in Boston.
Oh, let's go.
So how did we get here? What blew up? What got us here? I've been doing a deep dive. I've been loving the music.
Yeah.
So how did we end up here? You're on Atlantic Records, which is huge.
It's just as crazy to me as anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, so I moved to Nashville. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I was just talking in the back. I'm from Dayton, and I went to Ohio University and started playing like open mic nights, doing all that fun stuff. Mainly because my friends like told me that I wouldn't, and I was like, "Watch this."
This was
like,
a dare?
I was like, "I'll go play." And I like just learned how to play guitar. I was no good, and then I just like got so obsessed with it, and dropped out after 2 years. Was like, I'm gonna move to Nashville just to see if I can make a career out of music.
Yeah.
I just knew if I didn't do it, I would regret it severely. So yeah, I moved down, and then my whole goal was just to like write songs for people. It was never like, this is so cool to me because this is so unexpected. Like I was never like trying to be an artist. I just, like I said, I always just wanted to make music. And basically I wrote some songs for a couple people that like blew up on TikTok. Like there's an artist called Games We Play. If you guys have heard of them. Games We Play, John Harvey, another band, Arrows in Action. So wrote these songs, and that was kind of what put me on the map. And then I signed a publishing deal to be a staff writer, and right when I signed, I had like 7 random songs, and I was like, okay, I'm going to record these and pitch these to other artists. And then I brought them back and showed them to my publishers, and they literally laughed in my face, and they were like, you're not giving these to anybody. And that turned out to be like my first EP, which was How to Lose a Girl in 7 Songs.
Oh, shoot.
And yeah, then we put Sneakers on TikTok. I literally said, I was like, I will put out 1 song, and if it doesn't do anything, going back to being a songwriter. And then we did Sneakers, and, that kind of went a little crazy. And so now we're here.
That transition's got to be exhilarating. You go from more behind the scenes, right, to now in front of crowds.
Yeah, it was crazy, especially living in Nashville, because like everybody knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went from somebody that like, not that people didn't care about, but I was just a songwriter, so it wasn't a big deal. And then it went from that to like walking into bars, and it's like, oh my God, that's the Sneakers guy. And I was like, oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you have that like anonymous vibe when you're a songwriter, but now you don't, right?
Yeah, now I do not, which is like cool sometimes, but other times, especially being in Nashville, it's like, man, I just want to be out with my friends, and I
just want to go to the bar.
Though,
Yeah,
exactly.
Who are the artists that you're listening to right now?
Ooh,
any in Nashville? Have you met any of the artists you respect?
Yeah, I've met a couple. There's a kid. There's actually 2 like pop guys that are like up and coming right now. One of them's name's Vault Boy. He's super sick. I haven't worked with him yet, but we're good friends. Met him a couple times. And then there's a kid, David Alexander, if you guys have heard of him. He's amazing. He's the first person. He's like 20 years old, and I wrote a song with him in LA when I was out there, and it was the first time I was ever like fully intimidated by somebody in a writer's room. I was like, oh my God, this kid is a freak.
Like the power.
Yeah, just like so good at everything. Like he was producing the song, he was playing piano, he was playing guitar, he was singing better than I could ever. I mean, he was so good, dude.
Well, so that takes me back to like when you were in Ohio. What was your major? Was it music related? Because you said you didn't know how to play guitar.
I mean, it was first it was communication, and then it was something else. Maybe I think I was in that transition phase where it was like I don't really know my major, and then it went into education. Both my parents are teachers, so
wow.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just gonna do that, and then I never went to a single class for the teacher part. So yeah, and then I basically failed
a lot
out.
of work.
Yeah, dropped out, failed out, whatever you want to call it. But
we're gonna call it dropped out.
Yeah,
that's what
let's
we're
do it.
calling
Let's
it.
do it.
Dropped out for something better.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I can go back if I want to. Right? Yeah.
Have you been back since? Like, have you done a show in Ohio?
No, I have in Ohio. I got to play Newport Music Hall twice, and I've seen 25 shows there growing up. So to be able to do that, especially the last one, we just did it like 2 weeks ago, and it was the first time I like fully choked up on stage, like had tears in my eyes because there's a certain song. Have you guys heard my song NYC? Has anybody heard that song? So I like wrote that song when I was like 19, just alone in my bedroom, and it was the only song that I was like, I'll never give to any other artist, no matter what. And so to be at Newport and see like my like grandparents were there and my mom and my brothers and sisters, and so to see them singing, but then like transitioning and it's like 900 other people singing it. It was like, oh my gosh, it like hit me on stage, and I was like, oh, it was mind blowing.
You're gonna wrap up this tour in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of energy is gonna happen again. Are all your friends gonna come out to this?
Yeah, I hope so. But Nashville's weird though, because everybody is like music people. So a lot of the people in Nashville are like, I can do that. And I'm
You're
like,
gonna be
I know, but like, you can still have
Are you
fun.
treating this show like a test? The Nashville show? You're like, I need to impress everyone here.
Yeah. Not even to impress. I just like. It's gonna be cool to be in front of like peers and being like, hey, this is what we're capable of doing now. You know?
I want to talk about two of the songs.
Yeah.
One is not 1975.
Yeah.
This is the song that like popped up all over my TikTok and made me dive in. I watched the video today just before. I'd never seen it before today. What was it like channeling Maddie Healy?
I mean, I feel like every guy that makes this kind of music wants to be Maddie Healy a little bit. So it was cool. It was cool to like escape. But doing those videos was so much fun, man. Like it was like everything that I had wanted it to be. Like it's so cool to like see something in your head and then it plays out exactly how you saw it happening, you know? So yeah, it was a cool experience, and I'm glad that it like, got the attention and the love that I thought it deserved.
That's great. I feel like the song has a 1975 vibe too.
Yeah, that was kind of the goal. Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah, we made so many different versions of the song. Like there was like 4 versions living on my phone that are just like absolutely terrible. But yeah, because we tried to like really do the 1975 thing, but then we were like, we are not the 1975, so we should do
in it, right?
Yeah. So then we like kind of beefed it up with electric guitars and big drums.
Are the songs about specific people? Like, of course, the new song coming out is about a girl on the internet.
Yeah.
Is there one person who you're like, I think of that person every time I do this song?
No, not really. It's more so girl on the internet. Like it obviously I kind of narrowed it down to like a story about somebody, but at the end of the day, it's more so about like just people in general, like I feel like social media is one of those things that we like kind of hide behind, and we want to post things that make everyone think that we're happy and that we're fine, even though we might not be, and like learning that that's okay. Like it's okay to not be okay, and so it is channeled down to a story, but at the end of the day, it's about like way more than just like one girl,
Right.
Yeah.
Always makes sense. Something everyone can relate to, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One more thing before you're going to perform some songs today, right?
Yeah, dude, I haven't done this in so long, so I'm like a little nervous, but I'm super stoked. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a show yet. Hopefully we can make tonight. But is there one song from another artist that you've always wanted to do? Is there a song that you just want to perform live at the top of your lungs?
Any song?
Any song in the world.
Oh.
Maybe not a Beethoven song, but still.
So I have some friends from Nashville. They're called the band Camino. Have you guys ever heard of them? So like every time I'm at their show and they sing their song "See Through," I'm like, I wish that was me. Like, have you ever heard this song?
I haven't.
I'm gonna show you after.
Yeah.
It's so sick. But I love them. But every time I go to their shows, it's just like pure jealousy. I'm just like, dude, I wish that was me singing that.
Well, we're thinking maybe some covers tonight, tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Would love to hear some of the songs. What are we gonna hear?
I'm gonna play Sneakers. I'm gonna play Girl on the Internet. I'm gonna play, and then the other one kind of, I don't know, whatever you guys kind of want to hear, if that's cool.
I love that. Let's hear it for Knox.
Hey. This is so cool. I'm so glad you guys are here. I was like, I didn't know anybody would be here, so this is awesome. This is a historic moment, I think. All right. Yeah, once we get this on. We good? All right, let's do it. You got that sugar in your voice. You're living shameless, it's a choice. You keep your laces like your boys. Tied up, tied up, tied up, tied up. And there's a word around this town. It's kinda sounding like your name. And more than rumors get around. I was lined up, lined up, lined up, a cherry chapstick drama queen. Tiptoeing these downtown streets. Tried to sink her nails in me. But I don't really need to see what's under that t-shirt. I could, but I gotta with me first. Girl, you know you're hotter than a fever, fever. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, you don't even like me. You just want another pair of Nikes to kick it and to kiss under the bleachers, bleachers. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, I don't run around with No, I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. I know I could take you home and let you dirty up my soul, but you just leave me all alone. So time's up, time's up, time's up, time's up. I mean I want to, but I can't make those promises. The loose lip lovers who gon' put double knots in this. 7 little digits on the bathroom stall. Everybody's had their hands up under your t-shirt. I could, but I gotta fuck with me first. Girl, you know you're hotter than a fever, fever. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, you don't even like me. You just want another pair of Nikes to kick it and to kiss under the bleachers, bleachers. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, I don't run around with No, I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No. Oh, cherry chapstick drama queen, tiptoeing these downtown streets. Tried to sink her nails in me, but I don't really need to see what's under that t-shirt. I could, but I gotta fuck with me first. Girl, you know you're hotter than a fever. And I don't run around with sneakers, no. You don't even like me. You just want another pair of Nikes to kick it and to kiss under the bleachers, bleachers. But I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, I don't run around with No, I don't run around with sneakers, sneakers. No, 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 I don't run around with. Oh my gosh. Dude, so this is so cool. I used to when I moved to Nashville, so to learn how to do these kind of things, I played on these things called Riders Rounds. Have you guys ever been to Nashville before? Anybody? You have? So if you go there, there's these things that people do. They're called Riders Rounds, and it's where 4 people get up on stage, and you just one by one, you play 4 songs. It's an hour long, and one after the other, everybody just plays songs that they've written on acoustic guitar. So I haven't done this in 4 years. So this is so much fun. Actually, do you guys know Gail, who sings ABC? I used to play on Riders Rounds with her. She's a good friend from back in Nashville. So yeah, I used to do everything with her, and then my buddy Spencer. It was a good time. All right, I'm gonna play "Girl on the Internet." But I've never done this before, so let's see how it goes. So let's give it. All right, let's see how this goes. She's got the likes, she's got the followers, and she's got some lies, and I know they still follow her. She puts on a face, new friends, brand new shoes, but she's not the same girl that I once knew. No, she was never one to do it for attention. Now she does it for the money and the mentions. So let's give it up for the girl on the internet trying to convince the whole world she's fine. Let's give it up for the girl who's never been better, acting so happy online. Oh, so addicted to the comments. She never being honest. No, she's so not alright, trying to convince the whole wide world that she's fine. She's so not alright. Fine, she's so not alright. And I've seen that smile, it's so familiar. She tries to hide, but I see right through that filter. And isn't it sad how this black glass screen might be the only thing that she ever needs to be happy? No, so let's give it up for the girl on the internet trying to convince the whole world she's fine. Let's give it up for the girl who's never been better, acting so happy online. No, so addicted to the comments. She never being honest. No, she's so not alright, trying to convince the whole wide world that she's fine. So not alright. Fine, she's so not alright. So let's give it up for the girl on the internet trying to convince the whole world she's fine. Let's give it up for the girl who's never been better, acting so happy online. No, so addicted to the comments. She never being honest. No, she's so not alright, trying to convince the whole wide world that she's fine. She's so not alright. Fine, she's so not alright. There we go. I've never done that in my life, so I was like just trying to figure it out. Okay, so you guys are clearly fans. Is there any song that you would want to hear? Make it easy on me, all right? I gotta sing a show tonight. What do you think? Oh look, they're just discuss. This is huge. It's a huge moment. Oh. These are real fans right here. These are real fans. Porch Lights, that's nice. All right, let's see how to do this. All right, I'm gonna play the Sad Boy edition. Is that cool? If I'm being honest, I don't wanna be a part of whatever you call this. I'm pretty exhausted. Oh, if I ever felt anything at all, then I guess that I lost it. So don't wait up for me, 'cause I'm not coming over. The only time we talk, you're so messed up and I'm so sober. Don't need company, 'cause I'd rather be lonely than have to deal with what you do to me. No, I don't wanna play right now. I don't wanna play right now. Why you always gotta play games somehow? You're pulling me forward, then pushing me back, taking my heart to break it so bad. No, I don't wanna wait no more, or watch you run away, in and out that door. You look me in the face and say that I'm yours when I'm not. So don't leave the front porch lights on. Can I be real now? Oh, I don't wanna go another day trying to fake how I feel now, 'cause you spin me round and round in these circles that never seem to end. You don't really need me, you're just playing pretend. We both know we're terrible for each other, friends not sure, but we can never be lovers. And I've been thinking about the nights I didn't take my own advice. I've been thinking about the time I wasted. So while you're sleeping around, give me one good reason I should save this. I don't wanna play right now. I don't wanna play right now. Why you always gotta play games somehow? You're pulling me forward, then pushing me back, taking my heart to break it so bad. No, I don't wanna wait no more, or watch you run away, in and out that door. You look me in the face and say that I'm yours when I'm not. So don't leave the front porch lights on. 'Cause I don't wanna play right now. I think I'm better off off without you. No, I don't wanna play right now. No, I don't wanna play. No, I don't wanna play right now. Oh, I don't wanna play right now. Oh, why you always gotta play games somehow? You're pulling me forward and pushing me back, taking my heart to break it so bad. And I don't wanna wait no more. Oh, watch you run away, getting out that door. You look me in the face and say that I'm yours when I'm not. So don't leave the front porch lights on. Don't leave the front porch lights on. Don't leave the front porch lights on. Oh, don't leave the front porch lights on. Don't leave the front porch lights on. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping somebody would say that song. That's like my favorite song to do. But I didn't, nobody really knows it, so I was like, I wasn't gonna like prep it, you know, just in case. All right. Well, hey, you guys are so awesome. I would love to like say what's up and meet all of you properly.